Everyone. I'm Cory. Welcome to another very exciting live Tuesdays with Cory. Today, I wanted to read a very special book. It's 50 degrees out, and it's so wonderful that I wish I was outside gardening live. And so today, I am going to be reading Up in the Garden and Down in the Dirt. It's a wonderful story about a family gardening. It's super cute. So if you are interested in gardening, after hearing this story, make sure to check out Franklin Soil and Water Conservation District. They've got a ton of great resources for anyone who's interested in gardening, no matter the space you have. So let's get started. Up in the Garden and Down in the Dirt by Kate Mesner and Christopher Silas Neal. Up in the garden I stand and plan, my hands full of seeds and my head full of dreams. Spring sun shines down to melt the sleepy snow. Wind whistles through last year's plants and mud sucks at my boots. It's not quite time, Nana says. Down in the dirt, things need to dry and warm up. What's down there? I ask. Down in the dirt is a whole busy world of earthworms and insects digging and building and stirring up soil. They're all already working down in the dirt. Up in the garden, we snap brittle stalks, scoop rustly armfuls, and wheel away weeds for the chickens. While they squabble and scratch, we spread compost over the soil. Down in the dirt, pillbugs chew through last year's leaves. I give a gentle poke. They roll up tight and hide in plaited suits of roly-poly armor. Up in the garden, it's time to plant. With my fingers, I trail a furrow and sprinkle seeds in a careful row. Give them a drink, Nana says. We pat them down to snuggle in the dark. Down in the dirt, a tomato hornworm rests, waiting for wings, and leaves where she'll lay her eggs. Up in the garden, carrot plants sprout, pea blossoms bloom, wasps are on the prowl, and honeybees visit, legs loaded with pollen. I weed and wilt in the sun so strong, even Nana looks for shade. Down in the dirt, earthworms tunnel deep. I'm jealous of their cool, damp, dark. Up in the garden, rain shower! Nana turns the hose on me. Eee! I hide behind the cucumber vines, but their leaves can't save me. I shiver and laugh, drenched in Nana's rain. Down in the dirt, water soaks deep. Roots drink it in, and a long-legged spider stilt walks over the streams. Up in the garden, there's so much to eat. Ladybugs feast on aphids. Nana crunches green beans. I bite a ripe tomato, warm from the sun. Juice dribbles down my chin. Down in the dirt, a robin's beak finds a cricket, a beetle, a grub. Slugs are scrumptious too. Up in the garden, we pick cukes and zucchini, harvesting into the dark. Bats swoop through the sunflowers. And I pluck June bugs from basil until it's time for bed. Down in the dirt, skunks work the night shift. They shuffle and dig and gobble earthworms' delight while I sleep nice and tight. Up in the garden, a praying mantis walks to hunt mosquitoes. Nana sprays away the aphids, and I am after grasshoppers, ready to swoosh. But snap! Someone else is faster. Down in the dirt, a smooth, shining garter snake crunches on supper. Up in the garden, the wind grows cool. Pumpkins blush orange, and sunflowers bow to September. Nana ties them together to build a house for reading. Down in the dirt, an orb weaver spins her web, strand by silken strand. She'll munch on moths tonight. Up in the garden, colored leaves litter the squash vines, and we know the cold is coming. Hurry, hurry and harvest. There's enough for the neighbors, too. Down in the dirt, frantic ants gather what we leave behind. They're storing food for cooler days ahead. Up in the garden, frost draws lace on leftover leaves, where secret egg sacs hang, waiting for warm to return. We say goodbye and spread winter blankets. Down in the earth, beetles burrow, ants scurry home, earthworms curl tight in the dark. When Grandpa calls us in for soup, an autumn moon is rising. Up in the garden, dry cornstalks tremble and the wind smells like winter. But the long ripe days of summer still rest in the garden beds. The ladybugs and bumblebees, earthworms and ants are hunkered down, hiding, biding their time. Dreaming of sunshine and blossoms and sprouts under the bare arms of trees and the blanketing snow. A whole new garden sleeps down in the dirt. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed Up in the Garden and Down in the Dirt. I think it's a fascinating story that tells what happens when we're gardening. It's super cute and adorable. So again, if you are interested in gardening, uh, make sure to check out Franklin Soil and Water Conservation District's resources. They've got a ton of stuff available. I know the park staff will be doing some gardening handouts later on, so keep an eye out here on social media and the city's webpage. We'll make sure to keep you informed. And if you know anyone that grows fresh produce and is looking to sell this summer, I encourage you to invite them to apply for the farmers market, the newest farmers market in Central Ohio, right here in Whitehall at Norton Crossing, right there on the corner of Broad and Hamilton. We will be doing an absolutely wonderful farmers market with a ton of great activities. So maybe visit there and see all the cool stuff that you can grow, and maybe you'll want to grow your own garden. I really encourage that. But that's about all the time I have for today. Thanks for joining me today on this wonderful Tuesday. Make sure you go outside and enjoy this wonderful weather while we have it. Hopefully it only gets better from here. Thank you again so much. I'm Cory, and I'll see you later.